Crooked again. Excuse me while I cough this out. Don't know why I'm crooked. Let's see. So Natalie's doing to members only. Welcome to my world. Okay, no, we're not going to her. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Fuzz. Seems to keep turning too. Let's see. Run away. Someone's telling them I'm here now. Hi, you guys. Hold on. Yes, I know. That hurt. But I'm just... hi, Carrie Ann. How are you? Now I'm crooked the other way? Oh, I give up. I know eventually I'm going to have to get a new gimbal probably. Or actually just go on YouTube and figure out why it's doing it. So... wow, I'm really crooked. Hold on. Helped a little, we'll stick with this. So, it's like 59 degrees here. It's freezing. I am so sorry, those who are stuck in the, was it Arctic freeze? It snowed on Bourbon Street. Papa Cat said it was like, what, once in 100 chance of, or years? It's like, well, if they're getting snow, does that mean that we get snow again? That's all I was thinking. It's like, I want snow. I want snow. Oh, and I forgot. I gotta do the you-know-whats to you-know-wheres. How's that one? Oh, wait, I can hear my voice. It's gotten to the point that the, oops, I heard me vibrate, or felt me vibrate. It's gotten to the point now where it's like the, there are people with speaking not English teasing about going into Scientology. It's like, you don't want to do it. This is gonna be some kind of tourist spot. We get a lot of tourists there. Here. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh, the titles. They're usually the song I'm listening to when I'm about to get out of the car. So, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Cricket. That's what it's like. Well, Natalie said this morning that she had ice inside her windows. And it was like, wow. And that's with a humidifier. It's like, is that supposed to happen? No. Hi, Sitting. How are you? Don't you remember that as you're growing up? It's like, ow, 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 head hurt, head hurt. Papa Cat said, when I drink a Slurpee, I join Club Brain Freeze. See, look at this. It's just like going crooked still. It's so weird. Oh well, we'll deal. I mean, it's better than having you guys being whipped around again to be trying to fix it. Yeah, normal in New England, but not in New Orleans. I've been in New Orleans when it was 32, and I still perspired. That was gross, considering I barely perspire. So that was weird. Never made me want to ever go to New Orleans in the winter again. That was so weird. But it hasn't snowed there. And of course, I'm just thinking back to when it snowed here. Well, I don't know if it snowed in San Francisco, but it snowed in Oakland. It'd be funny if they didn't get any snow when we did. Neener. So, staring at a car, sorry. Oh my God, look at this car. It's the blue one. Isn't that adorable? I waved at the guy. He wasn't sure what to do. So, are we thinking about Zeno yet? Of course, the doors were closed. I hope. Uh-oh, here she comes. act normal, act like there's nothing going on. She's the one who came out of the door when I came up. It was to fill the parking meter, which I figure is unlimited because they can't necessarily know what parking space you're in, which will be good for Thursday because they've been changing the roads here so much that they're only like, you have to walk at least a block now to get a parking space near my hairdresser. So, yeah, and it's 59 here. It hit 43 last night. So, that's got to be something. Not. I know, when we complain, I wonder, I bet you it's cold in LA actually. Those are the people who think that 59 is, Arctic. Excuse me. I hope I don't do this. I didn't drink enough on the way here. You can tell. I'm just thinking, sitting there with a vodka bottle drinking. Oh, I didn't drink enough. So yes, let's see what's going on today. Lots of drama. And for once, we're not involved, but I'm putting my support in because I sort of agree with the people who are quote unquote causing trouble. So there's that. Let's see. If you watched, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's on a 3-letter station, starts with an A. It's a late night show. It was funny yesterday, of course, but they did a Up sort of version with the White House. And the BFF sent me her little conspiracy mind. I love her to death. She's going to be fun. For old Tifa. She sent me a picture of the White House with 404. and I texted her back. I'm like, yes. I'm going on in a minute, but didn't you know that Biden flew the White House to Cabo? I'm sure she was laughing and looking up the late night monologue because they show up on YouTube in the monologues from 3. I want to say 4, but I don't know what that is. And you shouldn't watch them before you go to bed. You have the weirdest dreams. I had a dream that I was in the mall over here, which is basically bankrupt. One of the only stores that's there is Bloomingdale's, and I'm in Bloomingdale's buying something, but I don't know what because next thing you know, I'm in class. I don't know. I have no clue. Why am I in class? I hate when I have to do this half the thing. Ah, hello, big giant head. I look forward to your big giant headness. So yesterday, I realized that I had not been watching Cricket's videos. Even though he sends them to us, and I felt really mean about that. So I went and watched the last 2 you put up. The one with being free, that was neat. I like that cat. I wish I could turn that cat into a like a mascot or something. But Lord knows, there'll probably be a copyright on AI in a year. I sometimes fall asleep with a stream on that will give you weird dreams. I bet. Yeah, no, I only go to sleep to T's Hot Mess History, which is like history in this nice, calm voice. I mean, she does talk about weird things at times, so it could have been that. And I've actually been going to sleep. Usually I sit in bed trying to sleep and think about things, and it's like I'm learning to sit in bed for a little time before I go to sleep. So I'm learning. It's only taken me 57 years. Almost 58, 2 weeks. So, see, that's not double parking. They've put the lines in for what? I mean, that is the parking space thingy. I think they haven't finished it. They're going to turn the ones next to the curb into a bike lane. Yeah, they've moved all of our cars the distance of a bike lane if the street is big enough. So, it's really weird getting out of the car and trying to avoid getting hit by marauding bikers. My premiere day tanks because of stream, but it's doing good in algorithm. Good. Yeah, I was putting thumbs up in there because I keep forgetting about the algorithm. It's like I haven't thumbs up everybody in like ages until like last night when I realized it. So when I was watching this morning, because of course Susie, Natalie, Marilyn, or actually Susie, Marilyn, and Natalie. And I have to learn to get up and take a shower when I get dressed or when I wake up, because I didn't want to go in because it was just so brutal on my brain with all the stuff going on, you know, in the real world. I barely call this real world. That I was just like, I'm just going to sit here and I don't know what empaths are going to do for the next 4 years. So, is that a good shot for Dr. Media? I hope so. She doesn't look familiar because usually I can judge by hair too. And she's got, poor thing, she's got the curly frizzy hair thing going on. My cousin had that. Listening to her scream all the time was hilarious. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting T's Hot Mess History up. Lots of Titanic stuff and lots of Gilded Age stuff. It's cool. Curb Bite Like It sounds like grizzled private detective. And thank you, Adam. And Cricket, I try to like on the way in because memory. I think I would remember more because when I do like things and I'm on my other account, I will pop up. And that should remind me alone that I need to start hitting the like button on things. So, yeah, I watched Susie this morning and she makes sense. And I'm sorry. But it was good that, you know, she wasn't going to leave. So one thing I worry about nowadays is that things just get so grisly that people leave, like, you know, like Poe did, or I haven't seen Dusty in a long time. It's like all of us bratty ass women need to like get up and start moving things around. Of course, that's just a suggestion because I need to do it too. Followed, I have a distant cousin who survived the Titanic ship not movie. Ooh, cool. The friend of ours who we helped die, he had cancer. He was a huge Titanic freak, and he actually left me a ton of books. Problem is that I've got no room for them. Seriously, it's like that, and they were in his like boarding room in a like hotel, so it's like I don't trust the mold issues either. So I'm sure they're all pretty good. We've gone through them, I think, a couple of times. Now a bunch of them are getting donated to the Alameda Library, which is cool because it's a lot of history, a lot of jewelry, history, and Titanic, and I can't remember what else. So another one down on Lusitania. You are not allowed near a cruise with me, mister. Did she have a desk? What? I don't get it, Adam. She was a secretary, so probably. Oh my God, she was one of the third classers, huh? I survived their Fitzgerald, the song. I watched like this deep dive into the Edmund Fitzgerald because it was during the let's watch everything about the ship sinking, and I was thinking, wow, maybe I should start watching something else because I barely remember the song before I watched the documentary, so it was really interesting. Also, cousin of the last one hanged in Canada. Holy crap, Cricket! Stay on your side of the country. I think hanging is actually pretty damn cruel up there with well, we know burning at the stake is really weird. Hanging's really weird. I mean, weirdly enough, I think the best invention was the guillotine. You know, and hell, if this was 400 years ago, I'd already been on a stake somewhere for sure. What was I thinking? Not important, I guess. Oh, Thursday. Sorry, guys. I do not have enough spoons to confront my hairdresser after all the crap that's going on right now. It's like, she is just a minor cog in my wheel, so hopefully she'll do my extensions correctly this time. She blew up a plane? This is not far off history, is it? Damn! Okay, I know not to get you mad. So, yes, now we're going to miss that part of reality TV when I pick on my hairdresser. because it's just like, you know what? I don't want to mess up with her business. She does my hair fine. I'm not in the mood right now. I got an answer from the chiropractor. Like, okay, I can move on. Hi, Janet from Another Planet. How to confront your hairdresser sounds like a zany 60s comedy. Yes, that and I live on her, one of her other hairdressers' mind. I don't pay rent to hang out there. So I just figured, hey, any way I can be just slightly petty for a little while, I'll go for it. Because I know she won't get rid of me. She has a salon in San Francisco. So no, I am her third client. So it's just like, no, she won't. She'll just be quiet and I'll be fine because I'll just read. I was a hairdresser for over 30 years. F&A, Janet, rock on. I actually get my hair cut from another friend of mine who was she has her license, but she, for some reason, and it wasn't anything they could figure, maybe she couldn't even figure it out too. She gained a lot of weight and had a lot of arthritic issues. She's been on something like my Wegovy, and she's lost 45 pounds now in a space of like 6 or 7 months. So the only thing I tease her about is, number one, I can't pass my clothes to her now because she's taller than me. So now she's my size, and my clothes are getting big. And what was the other one? I can't remember. I tease her about 2 things. I don't remember. But yeah, she does my hair. She actually said that if I wanted to leave the hairdresser, she would dye it and put extensions in for me. And I'm like, no, I'm too much of a loyal butthead to confront something. But then again, I can compartmentalize. You notice how I say that? I always say it like that. So it'll just be, I'll just make sure I get just glitter ones instead of, color and glitter, because that's been the thing. It's been quote unquote upside down, like extensions, so the glitter doesn't show. So, and when she liked me, she actually would say, because I'm like, I think I'm too old a few years ago. And she goes, I have a 76-year-old woman who comes in and get extensions colored. Don't worry about it. So I have that going for me, which is good. Hi, Oakland DB. How are you? Let's see. Oh. Will you be seeing her before or after you see us on Thursday? Before. So my bangs are going to look funky if you see me walk in front of the window. I can never get them right when they're there. So, yeah, Janet, I've been going to this hairdresser because she was a friend of mine for 15, 16 years. And then I did something and now I'm on the outs with that group. So, oh well. Just sing to your hairdresser, can you squeeze me into an empty page of your diary and psychologically save me? I've got faith in you. Oh my God. My cousin had that like printed out. This is how I know this song. It was printed out and put on her door. Never gonna understand why. It was an okay song, but it's like I've seen it all the time. So, geez, Adam Sapphic meter. It's a song. It's a song called The Diary from the 70s. And Cricket, have you been able to get your music onto Spotify yet? So we can have your channel? Have you tried? Do you need some help? Because that'd be a great way too, since the songs are so damn fluffy. I love them. And Cricket texted me what the style they were in about something else, and I'm just like I would know a bossa nova if it came up and slapped me upside the head. The last time I read music, I was 16 years old. So, and of course the musician would notice that. B1. Okay, that's the inspector that yelled that Station 1 was spoiled because I'm bringing them a cake. Now I got to figure out when they're there, because today looked like lockdown, so I'm glad I didn't bring a cake. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go to call only or something like that. So It's a Morrissey song whose name I won't say, could be Dingable. Oh, I thought it was the song The Diary. Did he steal that song? Oh, that's weird. Girl from Ipanema is a bossa nova. Right. No, that's the thing. That's one of those things I haven't thought of since Trivial Pursuit. Because, yes, I did play the violin for 6 years. Yes, I can read music. Yes, I have played. Look at the husky. Oh my God, look at the husky. Hello, husky. He's so cute. He's like, hi, Linda. I know you're there. Me and my dog thing, it's so funny. He's like, and I want to talk to you. I want to go. Give me some air. Oh, I want a husky so bad, it's ridiculous. And I know, it's like, because I am the princess, I'd wind up with that. Oh, there's another one. Is it a velvet dog? Oh my God, there are two. Let me see your brother. Let me see your brother. He might be a velvet dog. Is that why you're sticking your head out? Because you know you can, Mr. Husky? Oh, bye. Bye, you. Can't help it, sorry. But, yeah. Knowing the princess, she's going to wind up with a husky. And then she's going to, like, totally take care of it, pick up after it the whole time this husky is alive, because she's got to prove a point. Okay, what did I miss here? This one goes out to the ones I love. There you go, big giant head. I saw the Smiths at Danceteria the night Madonna supposedly opened, but I don't remember her. Wow. That's almost as cool as me growing up with Santana playing street fairs. Let's see. That dog is loving the weather. Yes, are you kidding? I know. It's like, I would love to go for a walk with Papa Cat tonight so we can see if the one husky is pulling his owner on a skateboard. I swear to God, that dog looks like he's really into it too. Fuzzy, did you know Tainted Love was originally a 60s soul song? I want to say I remember something about that. My brother's the one who got me into Tainted Love because it started in discos. You know, the kind that the village people, a lot of straight people hang out in discos back then. And he got the 12-inch. He brought it home. He goes to my house and he said, you need to listen to this, and played it on my stereo. So I heard that song way early. So it was 1983. Yep. I, for one, knew that. Adam, see, City? I mean, see, Adam, City knew. I don't ever know anything that you know. I know. That's why I call you a big giant head. You know that, Adam. Since Morrissey went nuts, I just tell people Oscillate Wildly is my favorite Smith song, all instrumental. We had him show up to the club one. Was it him? Oh my God, Papa Cat, it was him, right? I think so. He was, you know, not going to one of his own concerts or something. And they came in and it basically was, do you know me? And I said, no, give me your money. And so his agent paid. But I heard it through the grapevine. Oh great, now that one's stuck in my head. So, what do we know about Xenu today? You know, Xenu, the guy who brought all of us here. That's the thing. If there are Thetans roaming around everywhere, how did we become solid then? Just a question. Just want to know. Any answers? I mean, because, you know, I've been hearing through the grapevine from other SPs about the history, and I'm starting to get it down. You know, first the earth cooled, and then the dinosaurs came, and then the Scientology, like, bigwigs bought Mercedes-Benzes. Sorry, never mind. Freaks. Tainted Love is a mashup with Where Did Our Love Go? I thought the Tainted Love part was original. I thought it was too. No, I didn't. Well, yeah, Where Did Our Love Go? It's going through my head right now because I did play it to death. And yes, I should have known I was screwed when, as a child, I never scratched my records. So, yeah, I should have known that I was going to be OCD. Then again, I always knew there was something wrong with me because of the sleeping pattern. But yeah, oh, the shower thing. I need to shower when I wake up, period. Because if I don't, I get depressed. Because I start watching, TV and watching what the orange balloon is doing. And knowing that I have to watch the orange balloon because we need to, we need to finally get our butts out there as Gen Xers. And I was dragging myself around bedroom just going, I'll go decap this, I'll do that, and then I realized it's, 12:15, and I'm like, fine. I said something, Papa Cat jumped in the shower. That's why I was late. But it's like, I need to, I was fine once I took a shower. So I need to do that when I wake up. Otherwise, because I even said to Papa Cat, empaths are going to have a really hard 4 years. Because it's like, I know I'm an empath. I thought it was a really cute idea, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm really feeling it. And it's not happy. So, Gloria Jones, Tainted Love. Rock on, Fuzzy. I told you, you're like the ultimate researcher, Missy.
Did I also...
So, his Nico bag matches his sneakers. Still have mine in vinyl. One of the few things that I had in the world that got totally messed up was my record collection. I had frickin' Let's Dance as a picture disc because it's San Francisco and you could get picture discs back then. And the little sister gave me her record collection because my house was safe at the time. But then my roommates freaked out, had a party, and all of my records disappeared. She reminds me to this day. Cool to know, Adam. We'll check it out. I scratched my records, but I'm a hip-hop DJ, so don't go by me. Wiki, wiki, wiki. I know, Fuzz. Fuzz says brain fog, always fashion policing. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, all I do is wear black. I look like a dash. And I'm surprised that people recognize me on other streams. I'm so used to being the little one over here in San Francisco where it's quiet and, everything's going good. But it's like, I went to Susie's and said hi and I got foggy. Like, holy crap. That was sort of neat. Her version is better. Always preferred other cuts for dancing. Went through the clubs, the dance club, gay dance clubs in the 90s, and that was usually just music. So I went, and I wonder in my head, I'm like, why was I always didn't have a weight problem then? Because I was going out to dance at least 3 times a week, and 2 of those times, even I sweated, and I don't sweat. I sweat in my head. I don't really perspire anywhere else. So, and I looked at one of the outfits I used to dance in, and I was wearing a see-through top, didn't realize it. The short straight skirt, spandex skirt, and what was it? My boots? I think I was wearing tennis shoes because, of course, I guess with all that cocaine, it was slippery. So I would wear my high top Reeboks and put my hair up, and I still had the shirt forever. Took it out one day to wear it to a goth club and went, because it went down below my hips, and I'm like, holy crap, you can see right through this. I've even got a picture. I don't know if I have it online, but you can't tell it's see-through there either. So, okay, the Earth cold, it was, let's see, an SP said they were plane, or not planes, modified planes or something. I thought it was DC-3s. Came and dropped all the things. I really want to know how we can exist and things exist as ghosts. It's just a question. Actually, you can't use the word ghost, right? It's got to be spirits. So, yeah. And Zinu's not dating that SP anymore. She broke up with him. So, he's roaming around on the earth somewhere since you guys let him out of his electrified cage in Siberia or something. Or was it the Himalayas? I don't know. We all wanted to go on a trip to go hunt him down, but we decided not to because he supposedly got out. And doesn't this just sound slightly weird coming out of a normal person's mouth? Just a question. Freaks. I Melt With You is an interesting song. The chorus feels overused and corny, but the verses new wavy and cool. That was probably back then a breakup or a boyfriend song. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. But then again, like Christy said, we thought that Fear the Reaper was a love song. That's probably what you need to think to get your goth card. That and be tired of the Smiths. I still have friends who are still like into the Smiths, and I'm like, please God, don't let them play that when I'm there. It's just got annoying. Couple skate only. Oh, I might be getting rid of my Hello Kitty roller skates. I never wore them. I was going to wear them when the house was done, but it's been 3 years, and I don't think I won't hurt myself if I use them. I haven't roller skated in a long time. I used to, roller skate a lot, and it's like, and I know they're still in Papa Cat's closet, so I wouldn't put them on. But now thinking of Hello Kitty roller skates just makes me sort of go, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. With my leg damage, probably not, since it's been progressing. So I've got to ask the quote-unquote goddaughter if she wants them. I shouldn't even ask. I should just ship him to her. Because she's close to my son. She's 7.5. I bulged out to an 8. They're still narrow, though. But I'm going back down again. And but knowing her, she'll go, I'll just put socks on, big wool socks. So, because she's still at that age. Or I can keep them for her daughter. But I don't think they're leather. I think they're PU. I like that PU instead of faux leather. So, so that's a bummer. I was excited about getting those puppies. Because the rollers light up when you skate, and it's like last time I roller skate, you could smell smoke in the ring. I could spin. That was the thing. Oh God! Once I learned how to spin, you couldn't get me off my roller skates for like half a year. So it's like, but yeah, it's been 40 years. No, 35 years since I've skated, and with the nerve damage in my leg, I think I'd just be brain dead if I thought I could balance myself on those things. So I've got to bribe her because she's supposed to be calling me on Mondays, but she hasn't. So I'll just tell her she needs to call me this Monday because I have something for her, and she knows better. So that's what you're supposed to do to godchildren, right? Torture them, no matter how old they are or how many children they have. Gothic Girl is the ultimate girlfriend song. Gothic Girl. I don't remember that one. I'm sure I'll get home and Papa Cat will go, yes, you do. Oh, that Cricket and I rewatched my video yesterday. It was like, oh my God, that's so cute. So, but yeah, the old Tifa, I need to bug you about that because, I want the girl and the boy. So I guess you could use Brain Fog and Papa Cat for the front page. Because I wanted to be all-inclusive, and we're going to talk a lot of smack on that channel. When I do lives, we're going to be talking about what we can do, what's up with politics, why are we depressed, we're going to smack some people upside the head, it's like, it's not going to be, it's a real political channel, but not straightforward because, the Xers aren't very good at being aligned for very long. So it'll be like, well, talk. What do you think we can do? Talk. And so hopefully I can do panels too. So, wait a minute. K.A. said she was here. I thought she had school today. She's probably just listening. So yeah, I'm down a mod 2 days a week right now because someone needs her education, which is definitely more important than YouTube at the moment. So Gothic Girl is by 69 Eyes. It still doesn't sound familiar. Papa Cat will be playing it when I get home or something. I know it. Tuesdays is his day in. He stays home Tuesdays and Fridays. And considering the climate of the world right now, he'll probably still stay home Tuesdays and Fridays for a long time. Tuesday around here is slightly busy. I think the big day for people to come in is either Wednesday or Thursday. Whatever it is, it's a weird day because I drive up here and I'm like, holy crap. So, that Carrie Ann and her learning. I know. What is it with this learning thing? We gotta stop that. You know, education is, brain is brain is a good thing to waste and we must defeat it in our lifetime? Same thing with education. Well, they're going to try to do that anyway. Because, you know, people like me, when I was little, shouldn't be taught. Because, you know, we might learn something and take over the world. So, you know, that invisible middle class, that's just, well, right now, hell, even worse. PWT. And I've used that phrase forever. Fog is a terrible thing to bring. Yes, I am sorry. Oh, and if anybody tells antics, the writing box is the thumbnail today. So, because I forgot to take the pictures yesterday. And no, my tummy is not perfect still. It sucks. Especially when you're drinking coffee called Morning Rush. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I wish I had completed college. I wish I had completed high school, but it doesn't work that way. Even though I'm within, well, yeah, that college is actually within walking distance of everything in Alameda. Alameda is not big. College of Alameda. It's a local college that has like a ton of ground squirrels and Canadian geese. It's very interesting watching them interplay. There's no easy parking around there though. So it's not like I can park, run out, take some film, and then come back in. I gotta stop using film and video, don't I? I know that. Because I can do that on the camera I bought to video? Video would be right? Video on. And because the ground squirrels are just amazing. And they can't get rid of them because they've tried at least twice since we've lived there. In Alameda, and it's like, nope, didn't work again either. I wonder if that's going to them, because I don't see a postman walk down with a cart of stuff very often. Oh, look at that cute little Lexus. It's black and white. Anyway, let's see if he goes down there. It's like, it can't be a federal offense, it's California. So, look at that coat. Okay, now I am being the fashion police. That coat is awesome. That reminds me, very 70s camel hair, you know, slight trench. So, and he's blocking the way. So, it's just those ankles. What's it with their pants? I hate that above the ankle thing, or above the shoe thing. And everybody wears freaking camel colored shoes. It's like, you know what? That is ended. Okay, start wearing shoes that match your pants, at least. I wish one of us should have a degree in case we need someone with access to power. That's why KA is doing it. So yeah, it's all going to the fun house. Oh, Natalie made a comment about, was it getting stuff out of the Toys for Tots barrel? And I was watching the replay, so I couldn't say, you know, we had a Toys for Tots barrel in our vestibule in the back at the org. I don't want to like bug him too much. I just, you know, want to see. Is that my Scientologist? I think it is. No? Someone that just looks like him. Natalie looked beautiful today. I didn't notice. That's weird. Because I saw her, she got her hair cut, you know, because we have a lot of these same hair issues with my indigenous part that sticks out and makes my hair, you know, thick and straight. Hi, good vibes. And yeah, I noticed when she cut her hair, and at first I was like, yuck, and it's grown. It's grown on me. She actually has, you know, it looks really cool on her. But then again, what does my opinion matter? One person. So they're getting a whole thing a whole like basket of stuff, and I will keep an eye on this while he's in there because I don't want anybody to go running away with it. Okay. I keep watching videos about people getting their stuff stolen in Paris and Barcelona. It's like now I'm trying to figure out when I go to Paris with the sister. But then again, she grew up there, so she'll know. The org has a toy for nobody been in the vestibule. Oh my God. You are definitely on fire today, aren't you? Am I the first one today? Ooh, and the yeller is out. Where is he? He's across the street. Oh no, that's not the usual yeller. That guy actually doesn't look homeless. Wow. See? Look what we have to look forward to for the next 4 years. Okay, it was just that one bin, so. But that's the first time I've seen them, like, get a lot of mail. Oh, have to do our drive-by, too. Haven't done it in a while. Because I assumed that, because I thought another inspector coming out last week. So that had been 2 in 1 week. But it might not have been. So it's like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. And it even goes up all the way now. Oh, okay, I have it. Look at that. That is just... Let's see if I can get that without it cracking. Ooh, no, I heard it. On the very top. It's like totally awful. God, you guys, this stuff looks gross. I hope that was a building inspector. Yeah, I thought I've seen 2 now. So, and somebody trying to change the black hair white? Oh, they have on a couple of them. Okay. So... Because this is going to be a dry year, obviously. And this is going to get worse. So, you know, guys, if a pane of window glass falls on somebody and it's old glass, it's going to hurt. Hopefully new glass won't shatter. So, you guys should get on this. You know, we should just keep getting on their butts because this is a used organ, not an abandoned building. Little brats. So, things that drive me crazy. Oh, you know what? We need to go up. So I want to see if they've left me a flyer. Which was goofy because I'm sitting there going, when's the art class? I had the flyer in my purse. It wasn't even in the photo box. It was in my purse. Brain dangerous. So, because they leave me things on the second window, I think. So, the 2 times that there was something going on, well, the one time, I can't remember what the other one was. So, wait, we should angle it down more so they can see everything. Since they watch me, it's like, you guys are doing a horrible job here. And look at this. It's like we're down to, what is that? I can't tell if that's stone or metal. Actually, it must be stone because it wasn't cold. So yeah, we're all the way down to stone on some of these, the paint. And limestone wears away too, especially if it's been covered for a period of time. The straight up rust here. Where's my magic eraser? So no, they didn't leave me anything. So that was a lot of mail. Do you guys get a lot of mail a lot? Ooh, I see Amazon things in there. Or is that just paper? You got more flyers, I'm sure. Ooh, God. Don't you guys have anything better to do than hand out flyers? Oh, I know. Get money from people. I forgot about that. You guys should just come out here and join our world. We don't make people like earn money for the higher ups that you'll never get a part of. Because, you know, I've heard through the grapevine that not everybody gets a commission anymore. So it's like, if you're an underling, you'd be better off out here. Trust me. You know, you can always get a hold of aftermath.org or sptv.org and they'll help you get out. And you can do that at the library as long as you're not wearing anything that you wear here, including undies, unfortunately. And go to the library, go to the main library here, which is only about 6 blocks away. And you can go on and look stuff up there on their browsers. Just make sure that when you're done, you hit You delete your cache in your history. That way nobody will know that you've been there, and you'll delete anything that's like really important on there that you put in. So you should try that so you can find out what's going on in the real world and not the world of Scientology, which you'll be able to get a job because you'll have mad work skills after being in here and forced to be worked all the time. You'd be surprised what an 8-hour job will pay you and how easy it'll be because you've been here so long. And it doesn't matter what age you are if you get one online, because they can't ask how old you are yet. So you can always try that, freaks. My donation for today of Mind. Where's the puppy? No puppy today. My favorite doodle's not here. Okay, now I gotta read my thingamabobbies. It's not the old yeller. Degraded buildings, Cricket said. Oh. I miss the Groundhog Day lady. She should be here anytime. We saw her. Didn't I see her yesterday? I thought I did. She now comes in the back. So they made her start coming in the back, I guess. You know, can't have any attention on anybody else but them. So, you know how it is. So, let's see. Maybe they're buying more DVDs. I was watching clean up your mess thing on YouTube, and it was like, just get rid of those DVDs. You know you have them like duplicated on some other service. Hey, you're all watching Natalie, but just check in. Hi, Bob. Have fun with Natalie. Thank you for checking in. Hit the like button before you leave. So, okay, that's a weird one. That could be anything, though. Did you see that? I couldn't tell with the privacy screen. It's like, it was a biohazard bag sticking out of the garbage. Ha ha! Guy was driving slow. I don't know if he was taking pictures of me or what, and that's what the honking was about. So, yuck. I hate that. I haven't paid attention to the, fence in a while. Because it ticks me off. Oof, somebody's smoking in front of me. So, don't look any worse for wear. Somebody was here, they put a leaf in there. It doesn't seem any worse since the last time I looked at it. Maybe a little, but hell, they've got to be careful because this might like crack and break. You guys should pay more attention to that fence. If it breaks, it's not going to be pretty. Freaks. Backdoor groundhog like a psychedelic band. Cricket. Actually sounds like a male stripping group to me. Bob did check like butto. Oh, button. Okay. Bob is so good to that button. Thank you, Bob, again. I haven't, actually I have. I was going to say multi-screen. No, I did that on Sunday because I have somebody almost came out here and turned around. You don't want to come out this way. I've got cooties. I don't have your cooties. I have my own cooties. My own special cooties. Zeno gave them to me. It's like the way the shear is perfect. There's like the lights back behind the shear and you can see somebody's like shadow. Like, how can you miss me? I've got freaking bangs. It's like my hair is so retro. Barzy, the wise guy, one of the 3 imposters. Tux? Cars all wanted his catnip treats. Oh! You've got kittens. Okay. I saw this video. We were I was flipping through, looking at New Orleans snow. Then the next short came up and it was a guy with 9 black cats. And I'm like, I want a black cat now. Well, I've never had a black cat. Isn't that bizarre? You figured I'd have a bunch of them. But no, a lot of goths don't have black cats because they're all shelter kids. Xenu cooties, yes. My cooties were given to me by Xenu. Tux cats. Yeah, that's what I was like. And I'm reading it through and I'm like, you have Buford? Is that a kitty too? So, yes. Hi, Clark. Every time I see your name, I always think of a guy from Yale with a like Y sweater and like perfect hair. Because it sounds like a collegiate name. Even though it's Smith, it sounds like a collegiate name. You have plenty of black hats. Oikter? Is that how it's pronounced? Our black cat in Oikter. Buford is so handsome. Ah. Now, why is he named Buford? I mean, I've got a reason for mine. Mine are first ladies. So, and if I got a boy dog, I was going to name him after the first gentleman when she came into office. So the next cat will be Hillary. Got to be able to get back at my dad for something. And yes, I finally missed him and asked him how he's doing. He hasn't responded. Now it's his turn not to talk to me for 2 months. He was a pal of Lovecraft and, like me, was a native Californian. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like the brain fog has taken out all the useful information, which is all my goth information. I can get reminded and remember then, but usually it's not like my brain will do it on its own. So that's the problem. Oola oola. Can't post pictures on the chat. I don't know if you guys can post. Well, you can always send them to me. I can post them on community because I haven't learned that whole, putting stuff up on my feeds. If I'm doing it from home, and I don't think we're doing a feed on Sunday because Papa Cat's got stuff for us to do, like give the books to the Alameda Library and stuff. So since we're now finally going to pay attention to the house, and if we're lucky, knock on column, maybe Cheryl will come with Dusty, and so she'll be in our bottom floor if she accepts. Don't you love it that I'm like assuming that she'll stay at our place? She came in the front door. Groundhog Day came in the front door. There we go. So yeah, send me pictures of your cats. That would be neat. So yeah, I don't even know how to look up the 9 cat guy, but he was like 9 black cats and he was explaining them all. And it was like, cat lovers would understand this. And they sat at his island. My God, he had an island like we did, which is one of those granite things. And he has cats, 6 of them, I think, sitting at the bar. And I'm like, Papa Cat's like, how did he teach him to do that? Or why did they do that? So you taught him. It was just like, I want the girls to do that. Fuzz said you can set your atomic clock by Groundhog Day's arrival. They did one of his, Clark says they did one of his stories on our night gallery with Bill Bixby and Vincent Price, Return of the Sorcerer. That actually sounds more familiar. I think to be a goth, you have to like Twilight Zone or Night Gallery. So luckily enough, I didn't like Neil Gaiman. So there. And I like how I get called out that if I liked Princess Bride, it had to be into fantasy. It's like, no, that's different. Carrie Elways was gorgeous for the time, and everybody else in there was freaking hilarious. And Andre the Giant, oh my God, it's just the perfect movie for me. So, but then again, my favorite movie is Time Bandits. Yeah, I don't make any sense. Welcome to California. So, no, I'm not into science fiction. No, I'm not into fantasy. No, I'm not into romance. But yeah, Time Bandits is my favorite movie. And I have a one sheet that's probably going to fall apart. I wanted to put it up on a wall. My brother got it for me for my birthday one year. And I bet you when we unfold it, it's going to fall apart. But then again, have it framed falling apart. We've got the walls for it. I've made like the ultimate stop the foot thing that we have to start putting stuff on the walls. I watched Carnival of Souls when I was 12. It freaked me out a bit. I bet. Let's be real. Those two shows were very freaky. I had been watching horror movies since I was little, so the psychological twists really didn't get me. I actually cried my eyes out over Frosty when I was like 7. My parents couldn't calm me down. So I love it, but I won't watch it. Stitch makes me cry, the whole freaking movie, which is, Papa Cat thinks is hilarious because it was on the movies on the plane once, and I cried the whole time, and he tries not to laugh, but it is darn funny that I just cry about Lilo and Stitch. Adam Carmona loves your name. Here are the black. You found the black cats. Ah, see, that's not fair. He did it through his history. The black cats are awesome. It's like, I've had a pure white cat. I need a black cat, and I'm sure there'll be one popping up in the cattery this summer. So, because that starts when they come back from the fancy costume thing they're doing. So, yeah, I know, that's so funny. I cried when Mickey died in Rocky 3. It's the weirdest thing. We went to go see Lilo and Stitch because I love Stitch for some reason. I cried my eyes out watching it the first time we ever saw it, and then I think we even have it on DVD. But yeah, the one on the airplane is hilarious because of course I wouldn't change the channel, so I'm just crying the whole time. I bet you have a feeling that one of the flight attendants even asked me if I was okay. Because yeah, I was just crying. Luckily enough, for some reason though, I didn't cry where I fluffed up the next day from all the water retention. But it was like, I'm never watching that movie again. Of course I sleep with a Stitch. Yes, I sleep with a stuffed animal. Get over it. Yes, I have separation anxiety. That's why I have Papa Cat. He hugs me all the time. Won't leave me alone. When that gallery was new, it was pretty shocking sometimes. I bet, Cricket, I would bet that Night Gallery in Twilight Zone made some really twisted, like, humor in people's brains. See? Helped on the God thing because too, yeah, it like would probably brought up a lot of twisted humor people because, you know, it was Twilight Zone. So, and Night Gallery. Night Gallery was creepy sometimes, yes. So, so yeah, it's just like, I don't cry anymore over like problems on here anymore, because I said, and I did strengthen myself up, don't do that anymore, but put me in front of freaking Lilo and Stitch. The occult was a big culture trend in the 70s, so it fit. Yeah. Yep. Don't I know that? So yeah, and I'm doing a good job since I'm going to have old Tifa once I finally can figure out how to talk in it without getting mad or crying. I won't cry, but getting mad. That I'm talking less and less about the orange balloon here because it's like everybody's gotta have an issue. So it's like I can always say, you know, once I get an idea of how to do it, it'll be like, go to old Tifa later. Steven Spielberg directed The Night Gallery with Joan Crawford. Ooh, really? Wow. Now I'm going to be looking up Night Gallery later, unless I forget. Which is possible. I sleep with a Stitch, but that's from a... What? That's from a dueling injury. Not Stitches. Stitch. Oh my god. So yes, you know what? This is not a work from home day. You know how I know that? Because we've only had one dog on the ground. That's how I'll be able to tell. Because I'm during the day and people have been having to go back more and more, so I don't see the midday walks anymore. But hopefully I'll start seeing dog walkers so I can, like, you know, they hate it when you ask if you can pet one of the dogs. They hate it. It's like, I want to come into a pile of dogs and just have them go, Linda! Adam Carmona, I don't get weird dreams, but sometimes my body is asleep and I seem to be listening to it. Then I fall asleep and past a certain point it blanks out. So does that mean you don't dream or you just don't have weird dreams? I hate the feeling when you're falling asleep and you think you're falling and then you wake up. It's like, that drives me bonkers. That's why it's like I try to avoid that one, because I will get that one. And it's just like, watch, I'll do it tonight too. I'd be like, it's just so, it's like, I guess you're dreaming before you even fall asleep, sort of thing. I don't know. I need to look up that phenomenon. I always write the wrong Stephen. Stephen? What was Stephen? His movie Duel is a favorite. Yes, it is, and I know who you're talking about. I am Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I call dual wheels. Oh my God. Wake up to your revelation. Well, the orange balloon didn't put his hand on the Bible, so one of the guys last night said that made Melania president because she had it. That was weird. I'm sorry. That one was weird. But he didn't have his hand on the Bible, because it doesn't have to be a Bible. It can be just like if you were a Quaker, a Book of Common Prayer. It doesn't have to be a Bible. It doesn't even have to be religious. It has to be something that you hold in your family, sort of thing. So it's like him not putting his hand there, which of course made tons of jokes, because one of my favorites was that he'd either blow up or the books would blow up. And yeah, how can you sell that if you didn't put your hand on it? Because what's in the top of it? One of his Bibles, quote unquote. So Spielberg also directed the first regular Columbo episode. Ooh, interesting. I like that. I'm surprised it wasn't one of his own books. No, I think the top one was. The top one was very small because there's quote unquote a balloon family Bible. Yeah, right. But there was a book on top of it, and one of them mentioned about it being his Bible. So it's like, I think it was, that. Sometimes you have to give the wife some snaps because she almost destroyed the whole cryptocurrency by doing her coin, 12 hours after Trump did. Oops, I said his name. Going to hell. Beetlejuice. So it's like sometimes I think she knows what she's doing, besides looking like a woman in mourning. My Catholic grandmother would have told you it would burn his hand. Oh yeah, no, I sincerely make the jokes in my head when I see that going, they didn't explode. When I think for the last one, I think he put his hand there. Bible, fake boobs. Potato. I saw the daughter who shall not be named. There's a picture of her that's got a weird ass angle, and she looks like she has 8-inch neck. It's really weird. She's wearing this dark green, or like dark Kelly green, and her neck just looks totally elongated. It's like, wow, I've heard of aging, but that's ridiculous. So, yeah, and do you know why the oligarchs are taking over the world? Because they were all the most nerdy guy in school and had been tortured their whole lives. You can tell that they were the ultra nerd in school. I still know the ultra nerd's name in school, in my high school. And I bet you they were, because they all act like it. That one of the guys last night mentioned that they all look like, there was a whole bunch of white men who look like Mr. Clean. Dudes, get a hair transplant. It looks weird. There are only so many people who can pull off can pull off the white guy bald head thing. So it's like, hair transplants work. I have friends who have done it. So walking around with a shaved head that's honestly not even purposely waxed well. One of them looked like he knew what he was doing with his head, but the other ones didn't. And it's just like, it looks so weird. All these white men with bald heads. Insurrection. Yes, insurrection. Totally. Oh my God. So yeah, that's my fashion advice. That's what I'm gonna start doing now. It's like fashion while I'm here. Because sometimes it's made fun to make fun of it. I know I am not fashion forward within an inch of my life because I'm a goth girl. I can wear the same damn outfit for the rest of my life if I want to, and I could just change my accessories, which I pretty much do. It's usually leggings and a long shirt. So, oh my God, that thing looks awesome. The front of his like scooter has like a radiator cover type thing on it. It looks like a 1920s type automobile. That is awesome. Oh, I wish I would have saw him coming down the street. See, they fix up everything here. Doesn't matter if it's a car, a Vespa, or your mobility scooter. That's what we should do to KAs. We should like deck it out. That would be cool. They have a full head of hair, totally shaved. Oops. But you're gay. You're different. And how could you have a full head of hair? You're not a white guy then. But I thought you were. I thought all white guys lose their hair unless they're Jewish. Papa Cat has hair still. My brother is indigenous. He just got the Spanish skin color, which I have too. And it's got to drive people crazy. Because indigenous people don't lose their hair. Yes, he was hauling ass on that thing, Fuzz. So yeah, indigenous people don't lose their hair. Last time I saw my bio dad, he was easily in his mid to late 70s, full head of hair. So considering his mother was, he was born on a reservation, I'm surprised that, I wasn't surprised he had a full head of hair, but he had the Spanish thing, so he had black, a slight kink, like I have when my hair is not done, which Papa Cat said when I flattened my hair and made it look normal. He's like, I liked it the other way. I'm like, F you. I am not wearing my hair like that. I hate my hair like that. Your hair is thick for mommy, just bored. I gotta find out which other, because yeah, you see most, and I could have swore, because I could have swore I saw you for like a hot second when you did the thing with KA that you were like totally white guy, and you shaved your head from there. I thought you had hair there, Cricket. Ooh. Don't you love it? It's like, this is our version of like talking the tea. Cricket shaved his head. I'm losing weight. We should deck out Carrie Ann's scooter. I like our version of tea. Retro hardcore punk. Totally Cricket. Oh, that's fun. That's funny right there. I thought Catone was an Italian. Yes, I am Mama Catone, remember? Did he say Catone or Catone? Because, yeah, that's where he got it from, was Adam or Aaron, because he said Mama Catone. I think Marilyn said it too. Somebody else said it too, and I was just like, what? And then, of course, I said, well, I am near North Beach where I do my stream, so, okay. Oh. Okay, it's 1:08. It's been a long time, guys. I don't know who to jump to right now. It's like, we should always just make it Fielder's choice and just mention maybe a couple of people. And I can't point it up to show the top because it'll vibrate off. Let's see. I'm definitely a pasty white guy, half Portuguese with English skin. Portuguese, that's where you got it from. Okay. Yes, thanks for joining us today. Marilyn said Catone. Okay. And I might do a stream with her one of these days. She mentioned it this morning, so we'll see. Okay, let's see. Hit the like button, then hit the sub button, then hit the membership button, and then give the rest of it to the people in LA. Fire victims need all the help they can get. So I'm out of here, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, bellas.